Okay, here we go now. It's Mary Louise Monroe.
Hello. I'll wait, Manny. I'll wait. All right, hi guys. I'm so happy to be here. You know, my mom has always told me that I would be really great at stand-up comedy, and she's a great judge of characters. So I trust her. You know, ask any of her last 4 husbands, and they will all tell you the same thing. Does anybody here have back pain?
Woo!
Yeah. I have back pain. Recently, I went to LA, and my back pain got so bad that I ended up having to go to the hospital for my back pain, which I don't know what it's like here, but in the US, going to the ER for back pain is something similar to like trying to get a cat to sit on your lap. You know, it's just kind of like, here, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. I promise I'm not just looking for narcotics, kitty. It's kind of a hopeless endeavor, but I was desperate. So, anyways, I get to the hospital, and I prepared my spiel to convince them I'm not just like looking for drugs. So the nurse comes over to me and I go, "Hi, my name is Mary Louise Monroe, and my birthday is 2704, and I've had chronic back pain since I was 8 years old, and I was in an accident, and I'm in so much pain." And she goes, "Let me go get the doctor." and then Dr. Mike saunters over to me, and he goes, "Hey, kid, how you doing?" I don't know how he wanted me to respond to this. I have tears streaming down my face. It's obviously not good. So that's what I say. I say, "Not good." And he goes, "Well, that's no fun. I hear you're having some back pain. Tell me about it. What's with this back pain?" And I go, "Yes, I was in a figure skating accident when I was 8, and I've had chronic back pain." He goes, "Oh, 8. That's young. You remind me of my niece. She was a gymnast." Which, that's not the same thing. But, okay. And he goes, "Well, we're going to get you fixed up right as rain. Nurse, get this girl some morphine." And even in my altered state, I'm aware that that seems like a lot. And I say, "Dr. Mike, is that safe?" And he goes, and I quote, "Of course it is. I'm a doctor." Which, if there's one thing I really don't want a medical professional to do when prescribing me a dangerous and highly addictive substance, is to wink at me. That's just me. And at this point, a sound comes over the loudspeaker of the hospital. "Tier 1 trauma approaching. Tier 1 trauma. Multiple gunshot wounds en route. Staff prepare." And I see a man roll by me on a gurney, completely naked, with multiple gunshot wounds. And I think, I've finally done it. I made it on an episode of Grey's Anatomy. So he comes by, and then I see a nurse running towards me, shouting, "We need the blood! We need the blood!" And I think I figured out the problem here. They've decided to give me this pain medicine so that they can better steal my organs. But I'm high on morphine, so I don't care. Anyways, at this moment I notice that behind my head there is a chute that connects directly to the lab where bags of blood will drop down for easier access to get them to the trauma patients. So I just see, and the nurse takes the blood and starts running. And at this point, Dr. Mike returns to my bedside once more. And you have to remember that in this moment, this man is the reason that I have gone from being unable to move my right leg, crying in pain, to now floating on pillowy clouds of morphine bliss. So he's my hero. And I say, this is also a direct quote, "Mr. Doctor Man, I think you're really cool. I think you're the coolest doctor I've ever met. And I know you probably have done a lot of cool things in your life. And I just wish I could tell the world about them because I think you're such a cool person. And I would love to share your story." And he goes, "Ha! I don't think that'd be legal." Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Hey, good stuff. Keep the applause going, please.